Hey Dave, I've been back home for a while now, so I've transitioned smoothly back into work and home. Thanks for wishing me well for PodCon 2. Definitely was an ear-opening experience. I had a blast despite my impromptu stay at a hotel near the airport because of my canceled flight. If only Binghamton had more planes, but that's what I had to work with. Your video has me still pondering how the dynamic of boredom works when it comes to fuel and opportunity. Just as extending your travel approach on either end makes more sense, especially for travel and price, I think boredom can give us really good transition time and space. I can aim to make transitions in my life smoother so I don't have to try to do everything all at once. Sometimes we get to introduce space, and sometimes space gets taken away without warning. I'm also curious recently on this topic because of the movie Christopher Robin. The story speaks a lot to the importance of being curious and noticing what happens. I think space has value in what it can cultivate because a person noticing something looks like they're doing nothing from the outside, and yet that also doesn't communicate the depth that they are aware and engaging in that moment. Winnie the Pooh says that something can come from nothing. I think that's the core of it. Even in the midst of boredom, something important can find me because I am watching and noticing. Perhaps enough boredom introduces a healthy tension to get me somewhere or realize where I want to go. I packed my schedule full of events for PodCon 2 to experience, but the most wholesome and memorable things I journaled about and remember involved choices during moments where I decided to stop and take it all in, noticed an opportunity, and chose to pursue it. Like you said, risk versus rewards and trade-offs. Lunch with friends at the Cheesecake Factory instead of a panel. Being interviewed for a little podcast episode to come out at some time. Seeing good friends and quality conversation. And being introduced to Joseph Fink by his mother after having a wonderful conversation with her. I didn't really know how much I wanted to experience PodCon 2 until the opportunity found me. Boredom isn't a terrible fuel. Too heavily reliant upon it for unhealthy reasons, it can be confused with or hurt self-care and solitude. But it seems to most arrive when all the basics are covered. There are better and more engaging alternatives when it is in excess. Boredom is when I have a lot of fuel, but I'm unwilling to burn it for certain reasons, such as my dislike for present opportunities and many more. And its tension can lead to the beginning of really creative endeavors that I'm proud of. It puts my awareness on how unhelpful busyness can get in the way of productivity. I want to welcome enough of it to fuel me in useful and interesting ways. So that's how boredom matters to me. So a question for you, Dave. When I see the word travel, does a specific single bored experience come to mind? Or I also thought, could you tell me the most hectic travel experience you've had in terms of going from what you expected to what you didn't expect and having to adapt to that? Best of everything in planning and traveling and diving into Kingdom Hearts 3 and Punisher. I really look forward to the boring and exciting and all the moments in between when I see you for VidCon London. Or as I have enjoyed recently saying with all the Tuatarians for the Tuataria anniversary, Vuvd Kuben Lubin Dubin. Have a great day, Dave, and I'll see you on Thursday.